How's it going, everyone? I'm Contemption, and we're about 24 hours into this new free-to-play jumper account. I'm going to go over everything I'm doing, what I have done, what I need to do. We've got lots of time before the jump, so stay tuned. Let's get through the intro, and here we go. Alright, so let's get into what I'm doing right now. Clearing fog. Everyone's going to have fog to do. I am not going to finish fog on this free-to-play account. I have two other T5 accounts that I maintain regularly. It's just not going to happen. Let's quickly jump back to that before it's gone. As you can see, I got constants, and unfortunately, I'm gathering right now with this fella. I always forget his name. Persiles? I think it's Persiles. That sounds pretty good. As you can see, I am pushing, and I know I got terrible luck with some gold keys I opened earlier today. My farm is actually higher power than me just because of commanders and the luck from the gold keys. It's terrible, but we're working with what we got. I'm pushing constants up. First goal is to level 27. That's going to give me the more, the better. You get, I think it's 6% more resources back every time you gather. It adds up very quickly. After 27, we get to 37. You want superior tools as 25% all gathering for everything. After 37, I know it keeps going all the way up to 40. You want 30% increased march speed with your T1 siege troops that you will use forever. You will always use T1 siege troops. You can try something else. You can try T5 eventually with siege, but it's just not worth the resources. What are we gathering right now? We're going for food, and I'm going to get some wood as well. Here we go. I've gotten attacked a couple times. Honestly, it's not really that bad. You got T1 troops to heal. It's 3 seconds long, and it's minimal resources. I think right now the biggest pain is fog and grabbing all of these tribal villages. It's giving you experience points, it's giving you resources, it's giving you research. If you have academy up at a certain level, it'll unlock the research for you, just in economy, not for war research. But you just want to grab everything from these. It's a little laggy. There's a couple lag things going on. Even chat's having some fails from the last update. That's pretty typical. It'll be a couple more, small patches that they release where it's finally fixed. Building wise, I can't really build everything. Like, I'm stuck at castle. I don't have enough books of the covenant. I'm not spending gems on any books. T5 is likely never going to happen on this account, which brings me to something that I've done on this account which I haven't done before. And I created a whole new account with this, a whole new Gmail and Facebook account. And when I'm done with this account after Season 1 KVK, it'll be run by, you get my drift. If you don't get my drift, well, then you don't understand what's going on, and it's all good. But eventually, this account, I don't need it. I just don't. I don't need another farm. It's not going to be my main account. I have a main account. It's awesome. I don't need anything more than that. And I already have more than that because I got a T5. I'm working as a garrison account right now. Okay, most things are CH, or I guess level 7. My CH is level 7. I'm working everything else slowly. There's no reason to use resources in my items for this. I have been using more side quest resources than I would like to have used, or that I used on my previous free-to-play. However, with this free-to-play, I actually have a farm. I didn't on my last free-to-play account, my free-to-play jumper. I didn't have a farm the whole time. I tried it without it. It actually wasn't that bad. But I've been more active in the courier shop with the Mysterious Merchant. I am buying these speed-ups. I'm buying the resources. I'm even buying some of these boosts just so I have them, because they're part of your daily quests that help you unlock these goodies. You definitely want to get this done every day. These are just typical things you need to get done daily, is those quests, and obviously keeping your builders going and your research going until it's maxed. And then once we get to the next place, which I'm not sure what day that's going to be, It could be this weekend. It could be a little bit after. I'm going to see what these jumper account people are like. I'm in an alliance right now called FD hashtag J C all Aquas. I don't know what language they use typically. I haven't been very active in chat, but right now I'm just enjoying the helps and the safety. I haven't been attacked too much. Campaign, the expedition, you guys, you gotta stay on top of this. I could probably beat level, maybe not. I have no good secondary commanders, and Persiles is not a damage dealing commander. It's a tank, so a secondary would be good to have as a damage dealer like Sun Tzu, but I don't have that. We can try this. Oh, I think I'm gonna get destroyed. I might win. The shield is pretty decent. I gotta swing up and grab this guy first. I know it's kind of boring watching Expedition, but there's some people out there who haven't really played this game very much. You can switch, and I'll just show you something else too that I didn't know about for the longest time. But you can switch and just see if you're gonna pass it or not. If you're doing this for like the 5th or 6th time and you can't get 3 stars and you know you're not gonna pass it just based on these, you can quit it early if that's what you want. I also watch these. I'm not targeting anyone specifically yet. That will come in higher expedition levels. It looks like I'm actually destroying them. So I should have done this sooner, probably before reset, because you get daily expedition coins and that you can use to buy Ethelflaed sculptures. That's 99% of the time, that's what you're buying. I don't suggest anything else. If you're on your farm, then get Constants. By all means, that's a safe bet. You don't really need Ethelflaed on your farm unless you're doing lots of barbs, which is a good thing to do. But one thing I was going to show you is if you go into challenge and you go into preview, you can see their skills. You can kind of guess on their skill levels if you know the commanders. You can see the troop type that they have, cavalry. When they have secondaries, you can see who's secondaries. So you definitely want to check for a Joan secondary or a Richard secondary. You want to know where those commanders are. We'll just get out of this. Yes, quiz. I'll do that later. Ark of Osiris, we don't have to talk about yet. Sunset Canyon won't unlock until we're in the next kingdom. Obviously not buying anything. If you are buying stuff, Growth Fund, you can buy later on. You don't have to buy it now. Buy it once you get to like CH21 if you're going to. Supply Depot, you have this 50% off on 30-day gem supply. That's a beauty. If I was spending, I would have already bought it, but I'm not spending. Everything else, King's Coronation's pretty good, but honestly, just stay free to play for a while. You can spend later. You don't have to spend right now. We're not in Season of Conquest KVK where you need Crystal Tech. Just enjoy yourself. Keep these going as often as you can, and yes, I can level these up soon, so I will. But just try and remember when to log back on, or keep your notifications on. You know, if you don't mind it, if you have it on your phone on vibrate. Just keep your notifications on. You know when your gatherers come back. You know when your troops are done. You know when your buildings have been done. Your research, it kind of pings you. It's great when you're trying to push early on. Is there anything else? Yeah, don't collect these. I do scroll down and I look, you know, if there's any one. I probably already collected them all. With speed ups, I'll grab those just so I kind of can gauge how many resources I'm going to have jumping to the next kingdom. Grabbing all of these. Remember, do not collect this in 3 days and 21 hours. Wait until you're in the next kingdom. It's hard. I get it. Sometimes you might misclick, and I did that last time on one of my accounts, and it's a bummer, but you'll survive. You want to be able to go to the next kingdom and buy these sculptures and these silver keys and whatever else you decide. It's good goodies. Just don't buy Cleopatra. Wow, brain fart there. Let's see. We're gonna keep up with this as much as I can. I have fog on my main account right now because we just jumped into Heroic Anthem, and it's brutal doing fog on 3 accounts because I'm doing it on my farm a little bit too. Just because, you know, if time allows, I will jump on there and send them out. I haven't been opening my bone necklace. We can do that. You can do that at any time. It doesn't go into your storehouse. You know, you can get some extra gems to push a VIP level. You can just kind of see, don't open up Lohar's buckler or Lohar's longbow. Don't open those. Don't use action points right now. I got a lot of arrows of resistance, which is nice. I haven't been lucky. Like I said, very unlucky with gold keys so far, so we'll see what happens there. I did just push a VIP level on my farm, and it's actually VIP 4 on my farm, and it's VIP 3 here. So my farm is actually winning right now. But when you get to level 7, when you have lots of troops for farming, create a jumper farm account. It's not a bad idea. Yes, it's a little, I can't say selfish. It's unfortunate that there's only 500 spots when a new kingdom opens up. So by jumping with a farm, you're taking a spot away from an active player. So it's better to create a farm once you get to your final kingdom. But I'm being a little bit selfish on this one because I want to get a head start, and I know that I have time commitments on my other accounts, so I might not be able to spend as much time on a farm later on. I have time now. Let's do it now. Okay. Anything else I should go over? Don't push past CH7. I know the layout's kind of boring, but it's quick. It gets me everything I need in the view as soon as you come on here. On my phone, it's the same thing. You can grab everything. Mysterious Merchant is good for stuff. That's pretty much it, guys. You got 7 days of this, or 5, 6, 7 days. I don't know when we're going to jump. Just take it easy. If you have to, use a random teleport to get away from people who are hitting you. Super easy. You can use your beginner's teleport to jump to Alliance territory if you have it. I haven't needed to. Save these. You don't need them to use them, and they're worth 1 hour speed ups after you unlock VIP 7. I'm saving, or VIP 6, sorry. I'm saving all my kingdom maps because they can be converted to 5-minute speed ups later on once you clear all the fog in your next kingdom, because I don't think you're going to do it in this kingdom. If you do, props. Fantastic. Great. I don't have the time for it. Let's see. We've gone over, I think, everything. Don't worry about going over your storehouse for stone. It's going to happen no matter what. It's part of the daily quests. You get stone, and you can delete it when you go to jump. So when you go to jump, there's a quick pause where you have to put all caps, type in delete, hit OK, and then you jump. It's an extra little step, but it avoids having to, I think you couldn't jump before if you had too much resources. So I don't even remember, I don't even know how people fix that. I guess you raid yourself, or you try and get somebody to steal the resources from you. I can't remember how that worked, but once upon a time. If you have a commander who's AoE, absolutely use them for barbs. You can spawn barbs. I'm not in the best spot. There's tricks to it, but I'll just show you. You can spawn barbs around your city non-stop. There is a little bit of a delay. There's like a 30-second cooldown once you run out. So I think you can do 4, and then there's a 30-second cooldown before you can do it again, so you're not spawning too many. Use that. So if I went from the bottom with an AoE commander, I could get the 7 and the 5 for the same amount of action points. Use barb commanders. I can show you on talents. Unlock Trophy Hunter first on your barb march. Make sure you do get insight, because it lowers the amount of AP by 10 every time you hit a barb. So if you do have a barb commander, I'm not going to work Markswoman. I don't even think it's worth it. I'll wait till I unlock Lohar. Should have a few. No, that's on my farm. Oh, rip. I'll eventually get Boudica or Belisarias or Lohar. I don't even know why Dia-chan is in here. You can't get her anymore. I have her on my main, but I've never seen her anywhere else. You can't even get it. So, where it doesn't even say event and Intrigue Dancer bundle. I haven't seen it come back. Why? I don't know. All my gathering marches aren't unlocked yet, but I will push all of these to 27, 37, and then 40 before I work on Pericles with experienced tomes. I will work on my gathering commanders. I know that's how you get higher power quicker. So that's how I'm pushing. What are we? We're at 14 minutes. That's not too bad. I don't think there's really anything else to go over. Make sure you use your daily. I haven't done it yet. I've got to kill some barbs now. You can use 2 marches for barbs. It kills your action points faster if you're in a hurry. You just have to split up your troops equally so that they don't die. And I think that's about it, guys. I think I showed you... Oh, I'm out of resources. Oh, son of a gun. Who can I bring back? I'll bring back Constance just so that I can start that. It is what it is. I did for scouting, obviously, I scouted some cities that I could see, and I've opened up a bunch of area. I will continue to do that by grabbing, you know, something from in here, and I can actually do that right now, hopefully. It's still too early in this kingdom for all of them to be unbubbled, but let's just scout this guy. Sorry, bud, but that's just the way it is. Probably got a red screen right now, or a ping on his phone. Sorry, bud. My next video will probably not be about my free-to-play account. I will be in my main account in Season of Conquest Heroic Anthem, just to go over where I'm at, how I'm going to approach the KVK, and if I will try Garrison or not. We'll see what happens. I'm kind of trying to see what the coalition members have as well before I commit to anything, because Cav commanders are coming soon. But that's it for this time, you guys. This is how far I got on this account. I don't think there's anything else I can show you. We will come back to it in a couple days and see where we're at. The only way to get power after this is really just commanders. Unlocking them, leveling them up, adding skills. So don't worry too much about your power. Just keep saving, keep grinding, keep buying from the Mysterious Merchant. I almost forgot, and there's probably a lot of people who will miss this because they've already tuned out, is the VIP shop. Make sure you're buying these. I've already bought the basic resources. Make sure you're buying the 5-minute speed ups, and especially the equipment material choice chests. It resets on Sunday. Your goal is to buy it out as high as your VIP for resource items before reset on Sunday. Obviously not buying anything. I will not unlock Mina on this account. That is the telltale sign of free to play. But there you go, guys. That's it for today. Until next time, have a good one. I hope you're enjoying the new jumper account like I am, because I think it's fun. Anyways, guys, talk to you later. Bye.